Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aaron with Evolution Daily, and I want to do a quick little field report to really break down everything that happened with a daytime poll that I had this last Saturday in New York City. So, running around, and I'm basically just doing a lot of spam approaches, really trying to get into my zone, and I'm filming infield, and so, I get this weird pressure when I'm filming infield where I'm like, ah, shit, it's like time to do the thing now, like not just fucking be free from the outcome and chill and have a good time, but it's like, oh, I gotta fucking perform. So I'm running around and rejections left and right. Well, then what ends up happening is I see, and at the very beginning of the infield that I actually have, which you can see the full unedited infield clip in a video that I uploaded yesterday, you're able to see that I'm just like, oh, here, right here. And I see this, like, just this model looking chick, just like this, just hands down, just like gorgeous fucking Jewish girl, which I later came to find out is a JAP, which, if you don't know, is a Jewish American princess. Essentially, super rich Jewish girls who their fathers fucking give them everything, whatever. So I go up, and something I've really been talking about in a lot of my videos lately is forcing investment. So I go up, and I really am like in my zone at this point. So I could have gone up and I could have very precisely said, excuse me, do you happen to know where there's a local coffee shop? I'm not looking for a Starbucks, but I'm looking for something a little more independent. And I could have just been, very verbally fluid and on point. But what I've been doing lately is I've been intentionally almost stumbling over my words to appear to almost be a little nervous when I'm going up to the girl and really forcing her to listen to me longer. So I have a video about this on the channel. It's called Forcing Investment. And so I go up and I ask her this lengthy little thing about, do you know where the coffee shop is, whatever. Immediately, I start seeing that she's just looking up at me and she's smiling and she's really, really into me. I'm getting a whole bunch of indicators of interest. She's like playing with her hair. You can see that in the infield, everything. And it just turns very sexually playful right away. I love getting sexual with girls during the daytime because it acts as this awesome screen. Because when you get sexual in the nighttime, in the daytime, whatever, it's like, it's a win-win. It becomes a win-win because you get sexual and she's not into you, then she's like, okay, peace. A girl, if you start sexually advancing, getting physical with a girl, and she's not into you at all, or she has a boyfriend or whatever, then she's not going to waste any of your time. So because you now have not wasted any time, win. And if you get sexual and you escalate and physically push the interaction forward that way, that's a win also. So we start talking about some shit. I'm teasing her about like Jersey Shore because she said she was raised in Jersey for a little bit. And I'm just having a really good time with this girl. She ends up telling me that she's like completely free for the evening, essentially, and that she's about to go back to her house and smoke some pot. So I say to her, so you're inviting me to come back with you, right? And she says, you want to come? And I'm like, sure, absolutely. So we go walking. Now, along the walk, I end up just talking to her about a bunch of shit, like fucking talking about Donald Trump, and we're talking about what her dad does and what I do and what she does. She just graduated from Columbia University, like some fucking genius ass chick. Again, Jewish American princess. And I literally, like, I can't even fucking, this girl is so fucking hot. It's insane. Like, I need to get back to New York and hang out with her. She's responding to my text. Like, she's gonna be down to hang out once I get back to New York City. So I gotta fucking get back. So we're walking and, I'm doing a lot of the, comfort building stuff. I mean, I'm really telling her a lot about myself, my family. We're talking about what her dad does, this and that, and all these different little details. And again, the reason that you really want to focus on that kind of shit is because you have to always remember that you're a stranger. She doesn't know you. She doesn't know who the fuck you are. You could come back to her house. I could have went back to her house to smoke weed with her, which I do not smoke weed. I did not smoke weed with her. And I could have went back with her and fucking mutilated her and shit. I could have killed her. And like, obviously I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that. But girls have to obviously always be looking out for that. They have to be careful. So the more comfort that you can build with the girl during the daytime, during the nighttime, one of the tactics that I use a lot of the times is I'll like show girls my Instagram, and I won't just randomly be like, hey, do you want to see my Instagram? Here it is. But rather, something will come up. And my Instagram is literally designed for game. I don't fucking care about sharing my life with the world other than YouTube. YouTube is the only thing that I really care about sharing shit on. Facebook, fucking whatever, it's literally all just for girls to look at. So my Instagram is like some funny funny combinations like my dog, me with my grandma, some fucking edited photos of me with Taylor Swift, whatever, just fucking stupid shit. And, you know, one of the things that I do a lot of times is like a dog will come up. I'll be like, oh, you want to see Eddie? She'll be like, oh, sure. And I show her the fucking dog. Then around those fucking pictures, she sees, oh, you went on this vacation. That's you with your grandma, blah, 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 all these different things. So that's like a massive technique that I use for comfort building. And it's really just, again, like I said, to make the girl feel like she knows more about who you are, that you are the real deal, and that, like, honestly, like, it's fucking brutal to say, but that you're not gonna kill her. Like, that's something that girls have to literally think about. I've met girls, you know, who will tell me, like, I have a Tinder and I don't ever meet guys on there because I'm afraid they're gonna kill me, which is a bit absurd that you're even on there wasting fucking guys' times, period. But that's besides the point. So we're walking, we're talking, everything's good, and we get into the hotel, and I'm just like, I'm really in my zone at this point. I mean, I'm turned on by this girl, and I'm cracking these little jokes. I go in, and I'm like, oh, they're probably all thinking, oh, she's bringing home another boy. She thinks that's funny. We get to the apartment, and she has on like the Fifth Element, and we're talking, and I'm letting her like smoke the weed or whatever. I just tell her like, yeah, I don't smoke, you know. She's like, haha, what the fuck? And after I tell her that I don't smoke and that I'm not going to, then the fact that she just let me hang out still really shows that, okay, this is definitely gonna go somewhere. Like, why? Otherwise she'd be like, okay, you're fucking weird, get out. So we're hanging out. And basically, I end up getting very, very physical with this girl. She tells me like that she's got like her nipples pierced, and so I'm like, show me your nipples, whatever. And I'm like, let me feel them, you know, all this stuff. And so I start to get to a point where I'm now like hand on thigh, and I'm putting my arm around her every chance I get. We're laughing. I end up going for the makeout. The makeout works. Then what I do is I try dragging her into her bedroom, and she's like, no, I just met you, all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, like, I get it, it's fine, it's really not a big deal. Go back to the chill, calm conversation. We're really vibing. Like, this chick is like this super awesome, like, she's like this fucking hippie chick. She's got a lot to say, but we're talking about like the universe and space and just all this cool shit. Then what happens is I just keep rinse, wash, repeat. Or no, wash, rinse, repeat, right? Where basically I chill out, lay back, physically escalate it again. Chill out, lay back, physically escalate again. Then it gets to a point where she's just straddling me, legs around me, we're making out, and I just lift her up off of the couch. She's very thin. It was pretty easy. I have not been doing my squats lately, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Lift her up, take her into the bedroom, and boom, it's on. Game over. Now, there was a little more resistance there, but it didn't really matter. Just, again, really the whole theme of getting over the resistance, it was honestly just what I said before: wash, rinse, repeat. It was just, okay, overcome the objection by going along with the flow and just acting unfazed, really acting unfazed, showing her that, like, this isn't this fucking make or break thing for me, that I'm not gonna fucking wig out if we don't fuck. There was several times where I was like, okay, no problem, whatever. And then on those little moments where I would say like, okay, no problem, whatever, that was what built the comfort for us to then like be like laying there together, for me to escalate again. So the second that a girl senses that you're like pissed off that you guys are even hanging out now at this point and you're not hooking up, and then she can sense that like you really fucking like, that you need this, that you really want it. And again, there's a difference between I really want this for my fucking validation, like, oh, why did I hang out with you if we're not gonna fuck? There's a difference between that and, yo, I'm really fucking turned on and I really want to fuck you. They can feel that shit. It lies in the subcommunications. It lies within who you are and the way that you're fucking acting around this girl. So it was, I mean, I'm still just like, this girl was fucking beautiful. She was awesome. We ended up spending hours together even after we hung out at the apartment. And it was just a really good time. And I just wanted to make the quick little video field report. If you guys made it this far, then you probably already know that the full uncut infield is actually already on the channel. I uploaded it yesterday, but I just kind of wanted to give like the full story of exactly what happened. And you know, I know a lot of you guys really like the video field report, so I figured I'd do one for this particular interaction. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have yet to do so already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. And also comment below and let me know any videos that you guys want to see. Let me know about like videos that you want to see. A lot of the videos ideas that I get are from my students actually asking me certain things in the field, and I go on a good rant about it, and then I'll jot it down and be like, okay, so I have a lot to say about this subject. A student actually asked me. So go ahead and, like I said, comment below and just tell me what you'd like to see videos about, or just say, hey, like this video, please. It really helps me out. Well, thumb action there for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.